Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another mukbang. Mukbang. Y'all know I don't know how to say it, but anyway, look, y'all, I got the food in the camera this time. It's on now. It's on. I had a hard time trying to get the food, trying to angle the camera to get the food in the picture, but I got it. I just moved to my living room area and it's all popping. So yeah, we're gonna be doing these all the time now. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever. And if you're returning, hey doll, hey, thank you so much for returning. I appreciate you for watching. Y'all know that. I really appreciate y'all for watching and taking your time out of your day to spend it with me. But anyway, today we got some seafood, lasagna, fried catfish, and garlic bread. And then, you know, I got my little to-go container. I have tartar sauce and Tabasco sauce in there. I'm not generally a Tabasco sauce fan, but Tabasco sauce on fish, on fried catfish is the bomb. But yeah, so, and this is courtesy of, it's a company called, a black-owned business called Phatty's, and her food is delicious, and I can't wait to smash. I've been thinking about this all day. I was actually late picking it up, so she had to remake it, or I think she just dropped it fresh when I got there. So yeah, thank you, Taisha. But anyway, yeah, y'all, make sure y'all check out Phatty's if you're in the town. If you're Ohio, you know where we are, then you go ahead and check it out, because it's definitely worth it. I already tasted it. Y'all know I'm greedy, so everything is, when food is good, I'd be like, yeah, boy. But anyway, yeah, so today we're eating this, and I also have a story time for y'all today. So it's so creamy and good. So yeah, got a story time today. And wait, before we get there, are y'all subscribed? Make sure you subscribe. The red button down below. Make sure you tap subscribe, y'all. I need the followers. I'm trying to get my YouTube up. I'm trying to get that check, okay? Okay, I need that check. Anyway, I love doing this just for fun, but who don't want to get paid, like, for something they love doing? So yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. Help me out. But anyway, yeah, the story time today. Y'all seem to really enjoy that last story time from my last video. I'll leave a card up here if you're interested. But yeah, people like love that story, and it was really good. It's sad, but it's good. So anyway, today's story time is about I love fried catfish. Real black of me, I know. Today's story time. Oh, and I also have some wine. Same wine from last time. I'll link it here, or put a picture here. I think it's called Sangiovese. Sangiovese. Probably Sangiovese. I know people be wanting to sound fancy, so I'm gonna just say Sangiovese. Okay, and it's pretty good. It's like 13% alcohol. Get you a little tipsy. Me anyway. And it's affordable. I think it was like $15.99. I know some wines can be expensive, but I'm cheap. I ain't with that expensive stuff, especially when you can get a good wine for a good price. But yeah, so today's story time is about a girl named, I'm gonna just say her name is Maya. Y'all know I ain't with the saying people names and stuff, because I don't know, YouTube be on some funny stuff. And plus, I don't want to be talking about people's stories, you know. I don't want to offend their family or anything. But yeah, girl's name is Maya. Cute black girl, successful. Well, I'm not gonna say successful, because this time I'm talking about right now. She had just graduated high school, about the age of 19. She ended up going to college. She went to college. You're from Pittsburgh area. She went to college in Pittsburgh. Well, she lived in Pittsburgh, but she moved maybe further up north or something, I don't know, to go to college. It was still in Pennsylvania area. Graduated with her bachelor's of science in accounting. If you can do accounting, you're a very smart girl, because anything like me, I'm horrible at math. I hate math. I'd be like, what? I'm one of those people like, I don't need that. I don't need to know this. I ain't gonna never use it. I hate math. Always have. But she graduated from college with a bachelor's in science, took up accounting. Clearly a smart girl. After she graduated college, she wanted to move somewhere to pursue her dreams. You know, because I guess Pennsylvania ain't popping for that. But, she moved to Atlanta. Black city. Black successful city. Shout out to Atlanta. I love Atlanta, but yeah, you know, when people want to make it, that's generally where they go. Atlanta now is Texas, I guess, but yeah, Atlanta. She moved to Atlanta, moved in with a friend. Moved in with a friend. Her goal was to start her own business. Once she got to Atlanta, but y'all got my cheat sheet here too. Cause y'all know I be forgetting stuff. I didn't have brain surgery. My memory is just awful. But she moved to Atlanta to pursue her business. She wanted to start a private accounting business, taxes and stuff. So she moves to Atlanta to pursue her dreams. She starts her own business in accounting. Business was slow, not as fast as she expected. Although Atlanta is popping for black people, it's the who knows who city. You have to know somebody in Atlanta to make it. You can't just go there and be like, oh, I'm about to do this business and start it, and you don't know nobody. It's a popularity thing, which I think is everywhere. So with business being slow, not moving how she wanted, she started stripping. Mind you, this is a good girl. She didn't come from that type of background. Not that anything is wrong with strippers. This is just wasn't her upbringing. So she calls her mom to let her know, hey mom, I'm dancing right now. This is temporary. This is temporary. Her mom is not happy with it. That's just not how she was brought up. But her mom said she only did it for maybe 4 months that she knew of. She started stripping at a popular Atlanta strip club. Atlanta is popping for the strip club. They got some pretty girls. They got the bad bitches, y'all. Pretty girls, so she must have liked it. She did it for a while. She ended up meeting somebody. She met this guy named, call him Mike. She met this guy named Mike. He was a successful real estate tycoon. Baby girl looked up, right? What you think? But yeah, she met this real estate tycoon, and I think they didn't necessarily say in there, but I guess she stopped stripping after that. I would assume because she got in a relationship. Most dudes don't want you living that life no more after y'all together. But she met this guy named Mike. He hired her to be his own personal tax preparer, do his accounting and everything for him. He was about, at this point she's 34, or she's in her early 30s at this point. Mike was 35 at the time. So he hired her, so they dated for a couple years. And you know, she wanted to get back focused on her own business. Her point of moving to Atlanta was to pursue her own dreams. I don't know if y'all know, but running a business is really hard. It takes up a lot of time and it's very discouraging. So she got back focused on her own business. I guess not having enough time for Mike. You know, these men is needy. She's trying to work on her business. I don't understand why. I don't know. I ain't going there because I went in a relationship. I don't know, but yeah, she started working on her own business. Things didn't work out with them because she was so focused on her business, getting her stuff up and running from the ground, that they ended up breaking up. So after that, she moves from the Atlanta area to Buckhead. If you're familiar with Atlanta, Buckhead is the uppity part of Atlanta. Luxury apartments and stuff like that. Nice area. She moves to Buckhead. She meets this guy. She meets this guy. I'm going to just call him Rick. She meets Rick. He's 35 also. But 2 years prior to meeting Rick, you know, people not just about to tell you that business off front. But 2 years prior to meeting Rick, he did 2 years in jail for drug trafficking. Two years prior in jail for drug trafficking. That don't mean he's a bad guy. You know, people got to do what they got to do. But yeah, so again, this is not something that she was brought up on, but she's a good girl. Generally, good girls like bad boys, dope boys, because their life is exciting. So I ain't a lot of turtle sauce. This is so good, y'all. So she starts dating Rick or whatever. They date for a couple years. Then they end up getting engaged, y'all. Calls her mom, tell her mom I'm engaged. Her mom was not happy about it. She thought it was too soon. Maybe it wasn't a couple years. I don't know. Clearly it wasn't long enough for her mom to approve. So they get engaged or whatever. Her mom is not happy about the situation. But she's a grown woman. Nothing her mom can do. And she was in love. And one day, Rick asked to use her car to go get his haircut, to go to the barbershop. While he's out getting his haircut, there's police in the area. Police smell weed, marijuana. They pull him over. He must have been in her car smoking weed, I guess. Selfish. Why are you smoking weed in that girl called Rick? Well, yeah. They're pulled over. Police smell weed with her. They take him to jail. To her car. Problem. Told that car. Calls her. Police call her. Tell her come get the car from the station. She's like, okay, I'll be there as soon as I can. Once she gets there, they arrest her. The weed was in her car. She shook. Because this is not, she's never been in any type of trouble. This is not her lifestyle. So, once she gets arrested, the police find out, you know, she don't have no criminal background. She's generally a good girl. They let her go. Immediately after they release her, she contacts an attorney because just to protect her own, but she don't want to have nothing to do with the law. She's trying to start her own business. She can't have it on record. She contacted an attorney. Rick didn't get out of jail. He got pulled over for driving a car with weed. So later that evening, she went out to dinner with some friends or whatever. They dropped her off at her. She lived in these luxury Buckhead apartments. They dropped her off at her apartment in her parking garage. I guess you have to go to the parking garage to get to your building. I don't know. Maybe she needs to stop at her car. I don't know. But when she dropped off at her parking, got dropped off at her car, neighbors started hearing screaming in the parking garage and hear a car speed off. Somebody attacked her in the parking garage and took her. They kidnapped her. It was reported, the neighbors reported they saw a red Mercury. Do they even make those cars anymore? This is an old story, y'all. This is a old episode, but anyway, sped off in a red Mercury. So her purse was left in a parking garage. She was kidnapped. So the neighbors called the cops and reported, hey, we just heard screaming and we saw a red car pull off. The cops show up. The car's gone. Nothing they can do. Why this luxury apartment didn't have cameras, I don't know. Like, what type of luxury building does not have cameras? But anyway, nothing they can do. They found her stuff in the parking lot, called her mother, you know, hey, we found your daughter has been reported missing. We heard some screaming in the parking lot or whatnot. Her mom is back in Pittsburgh. Her mom and some family members drives, they said, 700 miles to Atlanta. Her daughter missing. She coming to find her daughter. which any mother would do. Her mother gets there. They start posting missing person signs up all over the Atlanta area. Her mom said they went every neighborhood they could find. She's like, I didn't know where we was at. I didn't care. She didn't care how dangerous it was. She wants her daughter home. Duh. Most people do. She was just being a good mom. So the mom knew she was engaged or whatever. But what the police didn't tell the mom is, in a parking lot, they saw a man walking around, suspicious man walking around the parking lot. He didn't live there. No record of him living there. Once he saw the police, he got in the car and pulled off. The police followed him. The police followed him and pull him over, you know. Once they pull him over, they find a large amount of money in the passenger seat in a paper bag. They won't disclose how much the money was, how much money it was. I don't know why. Maybe it's just, I don't know, part of the investigation. A large amount of money in the passenger seat. So the police arrest him. Take him to jail. They arrest him and take him to jail. And then, you know, of course, question him. I don't know if he's lying, I don't know what, but he denied knowing her or anything of what happened that night. He was just walking around in the neighborhood. So after they saw him walking around or whatever, I guess the police let him go. They didn't have anything to hold him on but money. I mean, it's not illegal to ride around with money in your car. So once they let him go, they called let me get back to the mom. After the missing signs everywhere, no tips came in about seeing her or anything. The next day, the police find the supposed car in the parking lot, burnt to a crisp in a church parking lot. A red Mercury burnt up. No evidence was left in the car because it was burnt. But the key here is the car was reported stolen. They could get the plates. The car was reported stolen by somebody the day prior. I guess somebody I'm going to just call this guy Lance. Let Lance drive that car and he never brought it back. He was on a mission, clearly. Hey, let me borrow your car. I'm about to go to the store and never brought it back, so I don't know if that's what happened, but that's what they said. That he just never brought the car back. So, didn't bring the car back. Reported car stolen and it's in a parking lot burnt up somewhere. Like, what is you on, Lance? Why are you burning up cars that you're supposed to be using? But all that sauce. But the police put a search warrant out for him because the person's car was reported as stolen. He's getting arrested for stealing the vehicle. So they find him and arrest him for stealing the car. He never explained, you know, why the car was stolen or anything like that. He was arrested for car theft and put in jail. In the meantime, the mom went to the first boyfriend is still the fiance is still in jail. Mike is still in jail. The mom goes to the prison to question Mike, you know, where's my daughter? Do you know anything? The mom already said she didn't approve of their engagement. This is the fiance. I'm sorry. She goes to question Rick. And he don't know anything. He in jail. He like, I'm in jail. I ain't got nothing to do with me, you know. I hope you find her, though. And the mom is like, she didn't believe him. She didn't believe anybody at this point because she didn't feel like her daughter had any beef with anybody for somebody to just come and kidnap her in the middle of the night. So, mom goes to question the first boyfriend, Mike. She didn't like Mike. She knew his background story. Mike was arrested 6 years prior to dating Maya for a real estate scam. So he must have been scamming people, y'all. He did 6 years in prison, but he took a lot of money. So clearly, Maya is attracted to bad boys. Generally, she seems like a good girl. That's normal. So she didn't believe Mike either. The mom is pissed. Somebody know where my daughter is at. She stayed there for months and months on end, searching for her daughter. She's in Atlanta. Mind you, this lady stays in Pittsburgh. That's far away. A lot of money spent trying to find somebody, you know, trying to find her daughter, what she's supposed to do. So the mom goes back after months, goes back to her home state, hoping to get some clues or something that her daughter will return home one day. But her mama contacts these psychic sisters. I guess they're like celebrity psychic sisters. The psychic sister tell the mom that she knew the kidnappers. As far as what they seen. Maybe not like cool with them or anything, but she was familiar with them. But she was fighting for her life, trying to get away. So it's somebody that she knows. And the mom believed them because the mom said she knew things about her daughter and her life that they shouldn't have known. So she believed him, but her mom didn't know who she knew in Atlanta. She's not there with her. She don't know who she's spending her time with. And the friend that she was living with didn't know either. Because she was now in a relationship, engaged. But there's 3 suspects total now. Mike, which is the first boyfriend when she moved to Atlanta. Rick, the current fiance. And then Lance, the guy who stole the car. The guy that had the money in the car, he would just let go. He wasn't a suspect. But to me, he should have been. Like, why do you have all that money in your car? Like you just paid, somebody just paid you to kidnap her or something. That's what I thought anyway. But 3 suspects, y'all. This girl was never found. Young, successful, cute black girl, never found. This story is from a long time ago. It's from 2007. The story is from a show called From Our Missing. From Our Missing. It's about missing black people. Yes, I feel sorry for anyone that's missing, but particularly I'm black. I kind of sympathize more with black people. It really makes me sad that our black women are coming up missing in huge numbers. Like, I don't know if they're taking our organs or whatever people saying what's happening, but yeah, she was never found. It's 2020. Her mom, I googled the story to see, you know, if she was ever found or whatever, and no, she was never found. Her mom, they still celebrate her birthday. They still set her a setting at the table for Thanksgiving, Christmas holidays and stuff, hoping that she's coming home one day. 3 suspects, none of them know nothing. Somebody knows something. Just because they was drug dealers or whatever don't mean that they had anything to do with it. But I'm sure if they live in a luxury apartment, they're not. But yeah, I'm sure she live in a luxury apartment. Everybody didn't know where they stay at, so I'm not there. I'm not friends with them or anything. I don't know, but I feel like that fiance knows something. He was in the streets. Maybe he didn't mean for it to happen, but he had an idea of what happened. You know what I'm saying? He might not have set it up or anything like that, but you know, when you're in the streets, they say no snitching or whatever. But man, your baby, your woman, your wife or whatever is gone. So yeah, he didn't know nothing now. She was never found. It's 2020. Her mom, her family, her aunts and everything, her friends, they still set up placemats for her. They want her to come home. That's a long time. What is that, 2007? 13 years? Yeah, 13 years ago, y'all. And she's been missing, and just a wonder, a life of wonder for her family, her mom, most importantly, just wondering, like, damn, what happened to my baby girl? It's sad. But yeah, this show is good. It's only about, I'm not racist or anything like that, but it's about find our missing, about black people. It's all about black women, black kids, black men, just missing. But the show was good. Excuse me, the show was good. I'll have an episode linked down below. Maya girl, I hope you're found one day. I hope you come home. I hope they let you go. People be kidnapped for years, stuck in the house, like them girls that was in Cleveland. I think about that story all the time. That sick ass man that kidnapped them girls in Cleveland in the house for years, like 8 years I think they was kidnapped. Just treating them like crap. So maybe she's still alive. I'm hoping she is. I hope she gets to come home and see her family. And I hope to God whoever kidnapped her is found. It's sick, and I really hope she's found. But yeah, y'all, that's it for the story time today. And as you can see, I cleaned this plate. The food was delish. So yeah, the food was so good. And the story time, I'll link it down below so you can watch it if you would like. But thank you so much for watching, y'all. I really appreciate you for sitting and chatting with your girl. Did y'all eat while y'all watch this? Comment down below and let me know what y'all ate. I'm probably gonna do another story time tomorrow because I got some salmon in my fridge that I have to cook before it goes bad. And I got a lobster tail. Oh yes. Probably maybe I'll make that tomorrow, but my granny said she made roast, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, y'all, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.